Spent some time on the Yukon Delta, flying lots of mail to the villages out there. Logging hours is a pilot's dream, but there ain't much happening in between. When you work in western Alaska, the days are alright, but the nights are disaster. It's freezing cold, dark and lonely. My sheetrock shack ain't feeling so homey. I hear the stories of the days gone by when the Eskimo spoke with a wink in his eye. A native legend, they say it's true, about something else going down in the igloo. The white man was welcome in to stretch his legs on a walrus skin, eat some muck duck, some caribou, and gorge himself on a fish or two. Eskimo's happy you passed his test. He says, "There's my wife, buddy, give her your best." How I long for that Eskimo tradition when the men weren't too proud to share their own women. A bush pilot was a welcome friend, and the women were on Resort land. The far north is now a different place. The white man's not such a welcome face. He lost his novelty long ago, and a pilot's just as common as the falling snow. No, the old days have long been gone. Now the Eskimo man sings a different song. He must have swallowed a bitter pill, 'cause he's chugging down booze, giving looks that could kill. I get no wink, it's been replaced by a dagger in the eye and a scowl on the face. He says, "You steal my salmon, you taste my land, all you leaves me is a Pepsi can." And when I go to bypass, he spits at my feet. He says, "You're looking at my wife like a piece of meat." How I long for that Eskimo tradition when the men weren't too proud to share their own women. A bush pilot was a welcome friend, and the women were on Resort land. Eskimo girls used to be so cute, driving that sled behind the mountain mutes. Speaking Yupik and cuddling fur, a great big smile in the dead of winter. But times have changed for the women too. Eskimo girls don't look like they used to. They're eating Crisco, Pop-Tarts and ice cream, losing teeth by the age of 32. 2 points north, one's gone south, some Yukon gold in the middle of her mouth. A four-wheeler took the place of a sled, and that'll gain her a weight like she's lying in bed. She chews tobacco, she's turned ugly. Does that explain why we're all drinking